Hello folks, it's Flu here and welcome to the Road to ManDual Mastery. This is the epic sequel to the Road to ManDual Mastery series, which took YouTube by, well, not really storm, let's say took YouTube by drizzle back in the days of FIFA 13. For those of you not familiar with that series, it was my attempt to get all the way from Division 10 to a Division 1 league title on FIFA 13's head-to-head seasons mode, with the twist being that I was going to be using full manual controls for every match. In other words, making life hard as hell for myself. Much to my surprise, I actually went from Division 10 to Division 1 in the minimum number of 9 seasons, but unfortunately never managed to win a league title because by that point I'd run out of steam and only tried once. I didn't get relegated, but didn't get close to winning that elusive title. For FIFA 18, I am back for another try, but as you may have figured from the ingenious play on words in the title, this time around I am not going to be doing this alone. So this time around I will be playing on FIFA 18's co-op seasons mode, which works pretty much exactly the same way apart from all the matches are 2v2 instead of 1v1. Now obviously, in order for me to play 2v2 matches, this means that I require a partner. Some say that he holds the world record for the most snow shoveled in an hour, and that he was once arrested for handling a salmon in suspicious circumstances. All I know is he's called the Stig. No, but seriously, his name really is Stig. Now, Stig is from Norway, and most of you probably won't be familiar with Mr. Stiggles, but he is somebody who I have played FIFA with for rather a long time, probably going all the way back to FIFA 12, maybe even further, and like myself, he plays using full manual controls. Now, Stig is a musician by trade and has even recorded a theme song for this series. Yes, really, but you're going to have to wait until the first proper episode for that. Now, just in case some of you aren't familiar with what is meant by full manual controls, I shall explain. I'm going to do this once in this video so that I don't have to do this over and over again at the start of every episode. By default, FIFA sets up various aspects of the game to use either assisted or semi-assisted settings. If you go to your controller settings from the menu, you can see the breakdown of the various bits and pieces. This assistance is the game basically adjusting your controller input to be something more appropriate to what the game thinks you are trying to do. In other words, it will attempt to correct the direction you've held on the analog stick and the power you've applied to your passes, shots, crosses, or whatever it is depending on your settings. If you switch your controller settings over to manual, this takes about 99% of the assistance out of the game and means that your passes go in just about the precise direction you hold on the analog stick with the amount of power you actually apply. In other words, there is no adjusting done for you. To put it in simpler terms, it gives you a lot more freedom, but also makes things a heck of a lot harder, putting you at a distinct disadvantage against people using semi or assisted settings. Now, there are actually filters on the head-to-head modes which allow you to search for manual versus manual games, but sadly the manual community at present is quite small, and manual controls actually have quite a few irritating flaws in FIFA 18 which make it extremely challenging to win games against non-manual players. But for the entertainment of YouTube, me and Stig are clearly masochistic and we're going to have a go anyway. Those of you who know how co-op seasons work will be aware that instead of the regular 1v1 head-to-head mode, in the 2v2 mode there are only 5 divisions instead of 10. While that may make it seem like doing this should be considerably easier than I found it back in the Road to Manual Mastery series, I can assure you that what we're trying to do here is much harder on this FIFA, and trust me when I say that if I tried to go from Division 10 to Division 1 in 1v1 games, I would struggle hugely. But we are going to try our best. Will we make it? Honestly, I have no idea. Will we even get anywhere near Division 1? It's very possible we won't. We will simply have to wait and see. Hopefully you guys enjoy the journey. Division 5 to Division 1, hopefully. Full manual controls, the road to ManDual Mastery starts very, very soon.